I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hi.
Hi, Landa. Welcome again. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm great. I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Not at all. You know that you're a regular guest and you're always welcome anytime. So congratulations on your new single. What a blast.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, her story. So let's hear about your singing, because we know all about your motivational speaking.
Yeah.
And all that you do. Let's hear about your singing. When did you start singing?
Do you know what? A lot of people don't know this, but I've been singing is what I've always done. I've been singing since I don't know how old I was. I was that young. I've always sang. So it just so happens that people haven't really heard me sing in a while.
Okay.
So if they didn't know, this is the first they hear of it. And if they have heard me since, they just didn't know I do that as well. But singing is something, that's my first love. Singing is what I learned to do as a child.
So, is this your first single?
This is my first single.
Oh, wow. Because I put on debut and I was saying, me break. Me don't know if it's our first single.
No, you're good. You're right. You're right. It's the first single. It's my first official single. It feels great and it's really exciting. It's really, really exciting. The reception, I suppose, makes it more exciting because I feel like, you know, you have other people who are equally excited.
Yeah.
It just makes the journey that much, you know, more worthwhile. But it's exciting. It really is.
The support is it means a lot, right?
Yeah, it does. It means absolutely everything. I mean, everyone has their own goals and they aspire to do so many different things. For me, just making the music that I'm comfortable making and that I love myself first, and then having anybody else love it too is everything. That's just it right there, you know?
It sounds good. And I do, and I told you already, your soprano, it really surprised me. I really love it.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
What is the song about? Is the first question we have.
Her story. So first of all, I wrote from a place of myself. So her story, the concept comes from the term of history. Only it's not his story, it's mine. So that's where I got the title Her Story. And it comes from a place of where I was as opposed to where I am now. So I took my own experiences. I stood outside myself now as I am. And I looked at what everyone else might have seen, but then I've sung about what it really was. Does that make sense? So it's my story, but I wrote it because, as with most things, it's not isolated. And I felt like if I sang this song, there's going to be other women and that story is going to be their story too. Do you know what I mean? So I'll sing it and we can own it together. Do you know what I mean?
That's so nice. That's so nice. So let's get into the lyrics then, since you said that you've written it from you and you know, so that there's a lyric that says dying to trust, instead it turns to lust. What does that mean?
Ooh. It means as a young person, as a younger person or as a naive person, you can be dying to settle down, be loved, or be loved by a particular person, so much so that you confuse lust for that thing that you're dying for. So the dying to trust and it turns into lust is because when you're dying to trust somebody and then you start to trust someone and maybe what they're getting from it isn't the same as you may not realize. But when you do, that is literally what it is. So that's where the line came from. And
so, you know, because I didn't write this question down, but it's the same thing. It's the next one is in the silence. Do you say in the silence the truth lives? Is that what you say? Can you tell us the right lyric?
Yeah, it's in the silence the truth lives.
Yeah. All right. So what is the truth, do we ask?
So the truth is in the song, to be fair. That's as much truth as it as is, you know, is what's in the song. But yeah, in the silence the truth is just that so often we don't say things
That's where I was getting at. Yeah.
You know, and but that's where the truth lives, in what people don't say, and maybe what we assume, and that sort of thing.
Yeah. So what I liked as well is like the first verse, it speaks about the experience, and then the second verse is more uplifting, and then the ending really uplifting. And I like the way that you excel that. I like the way that the story excels. It doesn't just stay on the same kind of plateau. It rises and rises and rises, and that's what I love about the song. And like I said, the melody as well. If it was a purpose meant melody, if you picked it, because I know you're quite meticulous about things that you do. So
I'm very meticulous about things, and when it comes to, I mean, for me, there was no melody. I wasn't influenced by any particular melody. You know, my husband produced the beat, for those that don't know, and so I walked in and he was making that. And that's what I felt. That the song that I wrote is literally what I felt at that moment. And it's literally how the song was created.
Okay, so we've already spoken that you're telling your story and you're speaking from a place of truth, and you've grown, and it's a song that grows as well, and you hear your growth within the song. So who's your audience? I think you've mentioned already that you want to relate to, it's relatable, but who is specifically is your audience?
I think specifically my audience would just be, in fact, my audience is every woman, because the reality is we all have a story. And whether your story is the same as mine or it's different to mine, perhaps your truth also lives in your silence. Perhaps your silence was misconstrued for something else. But, you know, there is something that is relatable to all of us. It's just we deserve to have a story. We deserve that story to be told, you know?
Yeah. And that's kind of, with your whole motivational speaking and all of that, that's kind of exactly what your thing is making sure that the voice of the woman is heard. And I applaud you for that.
Thank you.
So
thank you.
I love all of that kind of stuff. So you've been singing all your life, and my next question is this now the footstep to letting people hear more of your music? Is there an album coming out?
So definitely to people hearing more of my music. No to an album, and the reason I say no is because purposefully I didn't want to commit myself to giving you all an album. If I commit to giving you all an album, I'm committing to making sure that I have all of these songs in a timely manner, in a finished product that I'm proud of, that I'm in love with, that I want to share. And that will mean you're going to wait a lot longer. I didn't want to do that. I've got music that I want to share. I've got music that I want you to hear. And so I'm just going to give you my music, and that's it. And that's my plan. There's nothing really intricate about it. I've got music, I want to share it, and I'm going to share it.
That's so nice. And that's exactly like, music is music. As it comes, send it. Like it comes, you don't. And it's nice that you've got that understanding that you're not forced into doing what is expected of a singer, so to speak, or an artist, is to make an album or to keep making.
No way.
Do everything in your own time and keep your sanity, you know, and keep hold of everything and own everything, you know, that you want to do.
I want to balance actual life, and I'm still living. I make music because I love music. I don't make music because it's work for me. It's not work for me. And if it's work that I love. Do you know what I mean? So
I do.
I don't want to take the joy away from this. I can't afford to, you know?
No. And like I said, I can hear this. I mean, I'm like that. Oh, I can hear the passion. I can hear the fun. It does excite me, and you know, I do get excited when I hear stuff I like and see stuff I like. So
thank you.
Like I said, congratulations again. I want to it is your first single, so we are going to tell you again. It's Her Story by Princess Landa. It's out on all digital platforms now.
It is.
You've posted it, so it's so I'm not sneaking, but I've seen that you've I think I heard on the post that you're making a video for it.
We've done a video.
So
done a video.
The video, let them know what's going to happen and where they can see it.
So they can probably expect to see the video within the next, I want to be realistic and say the next 10 days. Okay, if it can be before that, it will be. But the video is done, so it's literally just going through the editing now, and then I'll be sharing that with you also, to be fair.
Excellent.
And I'm really excited about the video as well.
There you go. And the fact that you feel good that it was done is also a good highlight, something to look out for. So look out for the video of Her Story yet again. That's what it's called, by Princess Landa. Okay, so we've gone through your musical, like that you've been singing all your life.
Yeah.
You're making the music how you feel you want to make it. You're not being pressured. And her story is about sending a woman's voice. So I'm gonna go on to some fun questions because I love this.
Okay,
I love this part of the show.
Go for it.
So my first fun question is, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food, I'm just gonna have to name one. Okay, it's gonna be steamed fish. My favorite food, steamed fish. Oh my gosh, look at that. Hold on, wait. I've got to say something. Mama Delicious, I can just see that she just joined the conversation. Just as I was talking about my favorite food, that is my favorite seafood joint in the world. That is my favorite seafood joint.
Well,
but yeah, steamed fish, that's my favorite food.
Okay, and so who's the best seafish? Who's the best to cook? Who cooks it for you? Do you cook it yourself?
I cook it myself. Yeah, because you have to cook at home, don't you? So I cook it myself.
Sorry, I was gonna say, is yours your
Go
favorite?
on.
Is yours your favorite?
No, Mama Delicious, you're my favorite.
There you go.
She's my favorite. I'm not gonna lie, she's my favorite.
There you go, Mama Delicious. Everybody check out Mama Delicious 01.
You need to. Trust me.
She's got good ratings, and you know how we like to support one another around here. So,
That's right. Right.
Go and check her out. I'm gonna check out her page myself as well.
You really must. You really must. Honestly.
Next fun question. Any fun hobbies? Do you have any hobbies apart from singing? No cheating. I
don't know if my hobbies are fun for other people.
But no, they're fun for you. That's what
hobbies wise. Okay, so I like to watch funny stuff. Right? I like funny things. Hobbies, my gosh. I like reading. Oh, dancing. Okay, so I like to dance.
There you go.
I like to dance. That's like one of my favorite things to do. I love to dance. I love music.
But do you do like the choreography dancing and the classical?
No, I wish. The only person I'm choreographing with me is my son and my niece. No one else is dancing with me. you know, because I don't consider myself a dancer. I love to dance, but I don't consider myself a dancer. No, I'm not a dancer. I love to dance, I could well be one of those people that can't dance, but I just love to dance,
Yeah, I wouldn't even, not with a voice like that.
You're too kind.
Okay, and your best way to relax?
Best way to relax is a glass of rum punch and silence. Just me.
Okay.
That's all I need. Silence and me.
But can you dance to your own silence?
No, I can't. But when I'm dancing, I'm not trying to relax.
I see your
point. I might be de-stressing, but not relaxing.
Oh, okay, well that's a fair point. That's still kind of on the way to relaxing, I suppose.
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. We have our main message. I was playing her story on the way in. I'm gonna play it again on the way out.
I thought that.
But please, you've told her, give us your main message. What is your message that you're sending to the world?
My message to the world would be, I don't know. I think that each person has their own light, and we have to learn how to shine. Beautiful. That's my message.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Like I said, her story, look out for Princess Landa. Her story is out on all digital platforms now. Video coming soon. Anything else you want to share before you go, or?
Well, we know the video's coming soon, so it's just to stay tuned for more music. Go ahead, download, like, share, and all the rest of it, and let's just enjoy the music.
Thank you again. I'm gonna play her story again now, as we go out. But like I said, Yolanda, I'm gonna keep track of your musical progress. Thank you so much for the motivation that you send.
Thank you for your support. Honestly, it means a lot. Thank you.
Please. This is Her Story by Princess Landa. Take care.
Take care.